Peggy. Hi, girlfriend Peggy. I don't
Good
think
evening, and
girlfriend
welcome
Peggy
to
can
Raw
hear
Talk
me.
Live tonight. We're having some technical delays coming in the gate, but come on into the room. Hey, Karen.
You're talking as if you can't see me. You
I can
can't
see
hear
you.
me?
I can hear
Okay.
you, but I think
Oh,
I'm
all
on a
right.
delay. Yeah,
Mm,
because I just heard
no.
myself about 7 seconds after I said it. Then I can hear
Uh-huh.
myself saying it in the background.
Mm, I don't know.
You see, my
It's
mouth is
going to
not
be an
lining up.
uh-huh.
See, I'm not talking. It's delayed. It's on about 7 seconds delay.
Mm. It's a mystery to me. Hey Carletha, what's going on, baby? What's up, exquisite? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in the building early. We appreciate it. Look, we're gonna push on through. We're pushing through tonight because hurricane or the tropical storm Nicole is in Florida. She's bearing down on the coast, and Peggy is down there in South Florida on the coast. Our guest is on the West Coast, and everybody's in Florida. So we just wanted to make sure that we had a chance to get on and talk with you tonight before things started happening. But they're already happening. It's happening early, but we'll do the best we can with what we have and move forward. And if it doesn't work out for the best, we'll have to have Tay back again. All right. So tonight we're talking about sexy stuff, baby. The things that are on your list that are some sexy things: sexy music, sexy clothes, sexy food, sexy places to go, sexy things to do. And what things are sexy to you. So what's your thought, girlfriend Peggy?
Well, hey, sexy is as sexy does. All things are sexy sometimes. I think it has to do something with where you are, who you with, what you're doing, and all that kind of stuff. The appropriation when it's time to be sexy. A lot of things with because sometimes sexy can be way out of place.
Hmm. That's an interesting point of view. Um, I think you can be sexy anytime, any place without being overt. Uh, you don't
Church.
have to. You don't have to twerk or hunch or grind or wind or any of that kind of stuff. You don't have to be half naked to be sexy. I think sexy is more a state of mind. I think it's more of a presence. But there are some things that enhance
Attitude.
sexiness.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And so, those
But
are some of the
church,
things that we talk.
funerals, it's a certain time and certain place for, sexy attire to really be present. I mean, you can be sexy anytime, any place, but how comfortable are you at church being your sexiest? I mean, you're not going to church to try to be sexy or people into you and what you got going on and your boobs and your dress. It's etiquette to all things.
Well, yeah, but listen, what I'm saying is that you can be sexy in church. You can be covered from your neck to the floor with your feet covered, your arms
Hmm.
covered. You can be
Hmm.
completely covered. But
Hmm.
if you are a sexy
Hmm.
person, you're sexy without saying
It'll
anything.
exude.
It exudes
Hmm.
itself. You are
That
sexy in your silence.
yeah.
You are sexy in your presentation.
Mm.
And so if you are, you can't help it that you're in church and somebody thinks that you're sexy. It just is. Now, if you in there with your stuff hanging out, that's a whole different
Yeah,
ball
that's
game.
true.
That's right.
And
Sexy
some
is your
people think
mind.
that is some people think that with your tatas hanging out and they think that tatas hanging out and the tightest pants that they can find and coochie cutters and hot pants, that's their definition of sexy. yeah, I mean, different people have sense of what sexy is.
Yes, yes. Welcome, Phaedrus, to the show. First time with us tonight. Saying that sexy is a mindset. Sexy is a mindset. But I tell you what, we've got a gentleman joining us tonight who makes some sexy music. He makes some good music, and we are proud of him. We wanted to showcase him and his talents tonight. So, without further ado, put your hands together and show your virtual love for Mr. Taye Ricks out of Tampa, Florida. What's going on, baby? What's happening? How you doing? What's up?
How y'all doing, Miss B? How you doing, girlfriend Peggy? I appreciate y'all having me on Raw Talk.
Hey, we are happy to have you. Listen, I have a love for people and people who make music. Hey now. And so when DJ Ant reached out to me and told me about you, I let him know right away that hey Teresa, what's up, girl? That we would welcome you with open arms. We would be very happy to have you. And so then, because your music is sexy, we thought we would talk about sexy things. So tell me some of the things that are on your top 10 sexiest list.
Well, for me, sexy is like making love first thing in the morning. That's sexy.
Hell yeah.
You
Sign
know?
me up.
Yeah. Definitely staying healthy is to me is sexy. I love a woman who loves her body and loves to go to the gym and loves to work out, loves to eat well and eat healthy. All those things to me are sexy. Confidence is sexy. I know y'all was talking about it earlier about being in church. Yeah, but if it's in the eye of the beholder. If you're just doing your thing and you're confident,
Mhm.
people look at you and they say, "Wow, that's sexy."
Most definitely. Most
Mhm.
definitely. Now, when you think about food, what kind of food do you think of as being sexy? We asked folks on Facebook for their answer, and we got all kind of answers. We got bananas, oysters, ice cream. Somebody else sent me one personal said, lollipops, popsicles, um, the ice cream cones,
Mine's was
all of that
strawberry.
kind of thing. Huh?
Strawberries. Chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah, yep. Chocolate covered strawberries, whipped cream, some of the, basic stuff,
Yeah, the
chocolate,
basic one.
honey, all of that kind of thing. Oysters. Peggy said the oysters are not sexy. She says they're an aphrodisiac, but they're not sexy.
I think
But
what's
I think any food that you can feed to each other,
mhm.
huh?
No, I was
What's
gonna
the matter,
say
Peggy? Why are you making an ugly face, Peggy?
I don't like oysters.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
okay.
not an oyster lover.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's all right. So, but I think and I think a drink that's big enough that you can drink
Okay.
together at the same time. Anything that you can do, feed each other or enjoy at the same time. It can be any food, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's sexy. But an ice cream cone is a sexy food because people can, watch you lick that thing all the way down to nothing.
yes.
But what else is on your list of sexy things?
I think anything. So for me, I love to cook. So I think anything that I make, that I present, that I cook and prepare with love, and I think that's sexy. Just being able to prepare a meal and a dish for your significant other is very sexy.
Yes, it is. It is nice to have somebody prepare something for you with love and and share it, in a loving kind of way. Now, is lingerie a big deal for you?
For me,
Uh-huh.
I do love lingerie. It enhances the natural body. So it's not a big thing for me, but I do love lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sexy lingerie on your list, girlfriend Peggy?
It's not a top priority. Really, it's not. I think lingerie is joy on you. Then, I mean, I'm not saying women don't enjoy it. Of course they do. They, it's part of feeling pretty, but it's more so for your male, your counterpartner, your partner, and you out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you, but I think also when you put it on, it makes you feel a particular kind of way, and makes you feel enticing, and so that in and of itself can make you feel sexy, for your partner. Now, what about music? Because I have an extensive sexy music song list on my iPhone. I have two. One that's sexy for the sake of being sexy, like it's sweet, and then the other one is kind of like thug sexy.
Well, music is being an artist. Music is definitely something that enhances mood. So yes, there's different types of sexy. There's a thug sexy. There's a sensual sexy. There's a we're getting ready to do something more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess this is
Over
the
the
truth. I guess I can just go ahead and say it. I don't have to
Provocative.
put my tongue. Getting in the mood to make love,
Yeah,
man.
it's a
Yeah,
real
all
show.
kinds of sexy.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but there's, like you said, there's romantic,
Hmm.
getting, being romantic, and then there's the, all out, raw kind of sexiness you like to have. All of your people are checking in tonight. Shout out to all of the family supporting Taye Ricks in the building tonight. We appreciate you.
Hmm.
Welcome to Raw Talk. Welcome to Raw Talk Live. Make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, that you please subscribe and like and comment and smash that notification bell. We appreciate it greatly. What is it? These people with these interesting names. So the doing it gent, he says, lingerie is meant to be pulled off. Period. Okay,
True.
but if you would, sir, so are you gonna pull it off, or are you gonna, take it off in stages? Or you just gonna, I don't know, whatever you want to do. If it's sexy for you, you go ahead and do it. Teresa said it's the old school R&B for her. You know. Uh-huh. Yes. Lily says she need a safe thug sexy song.
Yeah,
I feel you.
probably accompanied with a safe word too.
Yeah, like popcorn.
Yeah, something like that.
Pick a safe word,
Yeah, you gotta have some safe
because
words.
or maybe a sign or something. Because sometimes folks have you in a chokehold, and you can't really. You have to just kind of have something to wave to let them know that you need air. I'm sorry, I'm going too far. Carleaf is in the building. Hey, family. She says a saxophone is sexy. What instrument do you play, Tay?
I actually play piano and keyboards.
Okay. That's sexy too. Women love a man that can play an instrument or wear uniform. Ooh.
Yeah, I've been told I've got the fingers. So
Hey, those fingers are long.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. It's long.
Piano fingers.
mm-hmm.
All
Very
right.
challenging.
Teresa says,
I play saxophone. I played in high school.
Okay.
you shouldn't have given it up. That's so sexy. You could have been the sexiest saxophone player ever in the history of saxophone playing.
Wow. Yeah, I played. It's been years now since I played. Yeah.
Miss Dez is in the building. She says sometimes it's just a t-shirt and panties. Hello.
Simple.
Keep it simple.
That's that confidence sexy right there. That's that confidence sexy.
Yes. Yes. When you have on his wife beater with your
His
thongs.
his white business shirt.
Oh, that's another good one, girlfriend
And
Peggy.
bra.
A sexy bra and his crisp white business shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Carlitha says that your song "Midnight Love" is sexy. You have a song called "Midnight Love."
Uh, she might be referring to the album. I have an album called titled Midnight Love Affairs, and the entire album is it narrates a night in my life, and it is very sexy. 12 tracks on it. Go listen to it if you haven't heard it. Appreciate you, Carlita, because it is very sexy. Thank you.
Very sexy.
I
This
listen to
is
it.
good.
It's nice. It's sultry and sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Bliss is on?
No, that came before Bliss. This came before Bliss.
Yeah. But I
Now
beg your
let me
pardon.
ask you, the
Huh?
young lady that's featured in most of your videos, is she your personal? Is she your girlfriend, or is she just a model? Because you
No,
guys work well together.
yeah, that's my wife. We just got married
That's your
here.
wife. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We have a
Awesome.
lot of
She's
fun
beautiful.
together.
Make sure you say hello to her.
She said, "Make sure
Yeah.
you say no." Yes, I will.
Okay. So tell us how you got into music. Tell us, share with us.
I started. So I'm a preacher's kid. I started playing in church and singing in church when I was very young. My dad sings. My father sings. My mom, she plays piano also. So it's just kind of in the bloodline, man. I just been doing it for as long as I can remember. And when I got old enough to get out on my own and do my own things, I just started doing what I love and just producing the music that I wanted to produce. And that's making people feel good, man. Making people feel confident about themselves, confident about their bodies. Sexy.
Sexy. Period. Now, when did you first realize that you had the talent that your parents had?
And how was that about when you started getting on your own?
4 years old. My mom had me young, leading songs in church and stuff. So at that time I was too young to really understand uh, the totality of it. But as I got older, I fell in love with it. When you're young and you just go to do stuff, and most kids want to just go out and play, and I had to take piano
Music.
lessons.
Oh.
But it wasn't long before. By the time I reached high school, it was something that I definitely wanted to do. I joined the chorus. I sang in chorus, so I have some professional teaching also. And then I went on my own, and ever since then, I've just been doing it. I've been coming back to it. I was in the military, and I came back. I worked in corrections for a while, and it brought me back. So I've always came back to music. So now it's like this is who I am. This is where I was meant to be, and I love it.
That's beautiful. Do you get an opportunity to perform live on a regular basis?
Yes, more so before COVID, but during COVID, I took the time out to build my catalog more, write more music. I got in my studio. I started penning songs, started producing. So that's where some of the music that you are listening to now, that's where a lot of that came from. So that time when the world was kind of basically shut down, I took that time to build my catalog, and it really, really put a stamp on my sound.
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, we want to take a moment and share one of your songs tonight. Okay.
Okay.
So we want everybody to hear Bliss is sexy. It's a little explicit, and it's okay because grown folks are in the building. So we came to let it do what it do, and we want to share everything that you brought with the audience. Okay. So here we go. From Taye Ricks, it's Bliss.
Taye Ricks.
contain this bliss? It's uncontrollable happiness. I taste the color of your lips, and it makes my thoughts beat the nastiest. Like how you could get this dick all night and fuck it any way you want. Cause when I'm deep inside you, I satisfy you, and I won't ever deny you. Cause you're the reason why that all I think about is making love. This sexual energy is building up. See, all I think about is making love. But you can let me know if it's too much. All I think about is making love. Cause I want you all the time. See, all I think about is making love. You're always on my mind. So how do I contain this bliss? This insatiable addictedness. We freak and scratch and scream until we both explode. Catch a contact, overdose. And I swear you make me feel like I never felt. I'm at the mercy of your touch. Cause you hit like a drug, you fit like a glove, and I can never get enough. Cause all I think about is making love. This sexual energy is building up. See, all I think about is making love. But you can let me know if it's too much. All I think about is making love. Cause I want you all the time. All I think about is making love. You're always on my mind. There's something about the curve in your hips, so hypnotizing with them big circles, little circles, up and down, round and round, in and out, scream and shout. In case you didn't know that this is the song you make love to. Said this is the song you make love to. It's the kind of song you make love to. Said this is the song you make love to. Said it's the freaky little song you make love to. Said this is the song you make love to. It's the kind of song you make love to. Said this is the song you make love to.
Taye Ricks.
Yes, baby, that was nice. Everybody said they love that. They love that. Yes, my goodness, that's very sexy. That's a Quiet Storm song.
Yes, I agree.
You know, that's a Quiet Storm song. So that's how you push it to to the program directors, if you will, at the radio stations. And that's real nice. So you have a nice sound, a nice flavor, and the whole song is full. I don't know exactly how to explain that, but you know how sometimes music is thin; it doesn't have all of the background parts to it to make it feel full, like a complete song. I mean, you have everything. The production on it is excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We
Shout
love it.
out
We
to
love
the
it. This is the
Studios.
reaction. The reaction. Here's the reaction for you. That's the reaction right there. Folks are loving it. They just loving it. She said it's very sensual and very sexy.
Thank you.
Folks are going to be putting that on their list.
Big circles, little circles.
Yes, that's nice. That's nice. We like it. So, what are you doing now to advance your career? How what does an artist in 2022 have to do to get noticed, as opposed to what folks did in the 80s and the 90s?
I think for me is creating content. which is creating content, creating music, being consistent. Social media is just one platform, but getting out in front of people, getting in the faces, going to the clubs, like you said, reaching out to the program directors. Some of these things seem like they might be ancient, but some of these things still work. Some of these things are still effective. This podcast, it's opening me up to a new audience, and I appreciate y'all for that. So some of those things I do to try to stay consistent and stay relevant. Also, coming up in a couple months, I'm going to be filming a live show. It's going to be exclusive. You're invited, Miss B.
Where are you going to film?
It's going to be in Orlando. We're going to do an exclusive live taping. I'm going to sing live. I'm going to perform. I'm going to have a band, and we're going to tape it, and then we're going to put it out. So just constantly working.
Okay, all right. Raw Talk will be there. Me and girlfriend Peggy will show up.
Going
Teresa
in and
just asked that question. She says, will you be coming to the O to perform? Will you be coming to Orlando?
Yes.
So the answer to that question is yes. Do you know the month yet? Because, I got to get me a sponsor for my ticket.
It's going to be in January. It's an exclusive event, so it's going to be limited because of some of the things that's going on. But if you want to come out, just hit me up. Hit me in my send me an email, and we'll get you the information and get you out.
Oh, okay, yeah, and let us know because we'll promote it for you. We'll let folks on the show know that it's getting ready to happen and post it on our pages too. That's an excellent excellent thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go for it yourself. Now, your music, you have it on all streaming platforms. Name the platforms.
Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, wherever you can stream music, it's most likely there.
YouTube,
YouTube, pretty much anywhere you can find music. I mean, even on IG and TikTok. If you want to find a song to put on your TikTok, you want to find a song to put on your IG reels, hey, Taye Ricks is there.
Okay, that's beautiful. Now, what your mom and daddy say about you singing them dirty songs?
I mean, it was, actually, my mom does support my music. I don't, and my dad does too. I'm not going even. I don't know what she feels in terms of on the inside. Maybe she's a little apprehensive about some of the songs, but overall, they support what I do, and that's all I can ask for.
All right, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Do you have siblings?
I have an older sister in Jacksonville. I have a brother that's right under me. That we're 17 months apart, but you can basically just call us twins. We grew up together, same room, wearing the same clothes. So I think he probably checked in earlier. And then I have a younger brother that's in the military, that's in Germany right now. And I have another younger brother on my dad's side that's in Texas also.
Okay, does anyone have your talent as well? Are there any other artists in the family?
My sister sings. My brother, I tell him he can sing. I guess he's a little apprehensive, but he grew up playing drums when I played piano. So he played drums, and my other younger brother also played drums. So, like I said, it's just a musical family in a lot of ways. I mean, any other reality, we probably could have been the Jackson 5. But
I bet.
A lot of talent to go around.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, who's your favorite male artist and your favorite female artist?
It goes back and forth, man. I'm a 80s baby, so I grew up listening to a lot of the 90s music. So Boyz II Men, like in that era. Like,
Drew Hill.
Yeah, all the groups. I was on all the groups.
112.
Got it. Yes. Whitney. I mean, you just name them. Like they all.
Yep.
Anybody from the 90s.
Usher.
Probably. A lot of people say I sound like Usher. So.
I thought that.
Definitely my number one. He's a guy.
I thought that when I heard Bliss, I felt that vibe in there. I heard that flavor. Mm-hmm.
Blackstreet, Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley.
My man.
Yes, Teddy Riley.
I love me some Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley grew up in the projects I grew up in.
Wow.
Yeah, and so he used to play.
Texas.
And no, Teddy Riley's from Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Teddy Riley's from Harlem. He from the St. Nick Projects in Harlem, 225 West 129th Street to be exact.
Mm.
Because we talked about it when I had an opportunity
Okay.
to meet him and interview him, and he talked about how he used to play his music, play his drums, everything in the lobby of the building that he lived in. And so people knew how talented he was and all the stuff he could do. And then of course he wrote and produced Keith Sweat's first album. So
Mhm.
he's got that talent and that flavor. He's had it for a long time. But I can hear that in your music. Even a little bit of Chris Brown. I thought I kind of felt some of that flavor when I heard your music. But still, it's distinct. It's still you. It's not them, and it doesn't sound like a copy.
Facts. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that.
Most definitely. How you doing down there, girlfriend Peggy? I don't know what it is, but I think like she said, she's in a delay, so it makes it makes it difficult. But I tell you what, all your people are in the building for sure. If you had an opportunity to work with any artist, be on stage with them or do a duet, who would it be?
Like you said, Usher is definitely one of them. But I also grew up singing a lot of Tank too. A lot of those
Okay.
artists. Tank would be someone I would definitely love to work with.
All right. Is there a female artist you would like to do a duet with?
No, nobody I can think of. I mean, back in the day, I was a big fan. She's no longer with us, Aaliyah. So, but that would if I could work with Aaliyah, if I could make that happen, then that would be dope.
Yeah.
But
You can't work with her for real,
no,
but maybe on the production side, you could
take some samples. There you go. I like it.
remix that thing, put your flavor on it, up in there. And make it happen. I would love to see you do that. I would. That would be great. That would really be a good thing to do. So now how many songs do you have already
Yep.
produced?
I don't count. I don't tend to count, but the last time I did try to tally it up, somewhere between 25 and 30 of my own, and then probably I'd say 20 collabs or productions because I produce also. So probably 20 to 25 songs that I produce with other artists here in the Tampa Bay area and even down there in Miami near girlfriend Peggy. A couple artists I work with too. So
Oh, now somebody says, it's Fatress says
Kelly Rowland.
they could see you singing with Kelly Rowland.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's see if we can
'Cause
make
that
it happen. If you can hook it up, I'll definitely do it.
don't get to work.
Make it work.
Get to work and make it happen. Yeah, because that last song that she did, that was it was real sexy. It was a sexy thing, Now, Teresa wants to know, where do you perform at in Tampa? Where could they possibly see you sometime?
So a while back, I did a show called Jazz and Joke. It was at Whiskey North. We don't do it anymore, but we did it for about 4 or 5 years. And once I stopped doing that, like I said, I started producing and making my own music. So I did take a break from performing. But now that I kind of got my catalog built up and I kind of got my sound, I'm definitely looking to perform here. Definitely starting next year. So you can definitely stay in touch. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on IG, and I will definitely start posting it as soon as I start getting those shows booked.
Okay, people are making other suggestions for female artists for you to do a duet with.
Her, I like that. I like
her.
I like that.
Definitely.
She said,
All
"I know
right.
what you know well."
Uh-huh. How
But yeah,
well? How well is
yeah.
well? Well, then well, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. And we
Yeah.
just want we want to let everybody know that we are scrolling all the ways to find you and keep up with you.
Hmm.
TayeRicks.com, of course, gets you everything all at once.
Hmm.
And he's smart. He's doing on IG at Taye Ricks, on Facebook is Taye Ricks, and his music is available on all streaming platforms. And we can't wait to see you in Orlando. And and go back to Thursday Live
YouTube.
Live. Contact Taisha Williams and get up in there.
I
Teresa like
found them.
to flaunt around in Tampa, she says. So most definitely, yes, girlfriend Peggy.
No, I was saying I found them on YouTube and listened to all his music.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep.
Quite a
Yeah,
bit
and
of it.
that's
I
good.
don't. I won't say all, but what he had available, I listened to.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yep.
easy. Yeah.
Carletha wants you to sing with Angie Stone.
Angie Stone. Okay.
All right, we
Ooh.
making notes. We're making notes.
We are.
We're taking note of that. Well, before we go, and well, you know what? I didn't know.
Take note of.
Huh?
Don't have to, because we are in and out, and there's times we can't hear anything. Have to have tape back on us again when there or
Oh yeah.
something is going a little bit smoother shaping of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a
Yes.
layer now. Yeah. So.
Yeah. What girlfriend Peggy is saying is that we have to have you back on. Because she's experiencing some technical difficulties and she has a hard time hearing or whatever going back and forth. But we'll have you back on in January. So we need to stay in touch so we can promote your upcoming event in Orlando.
I'm down to come on anytime y'all want me to.
Okay, all right, we'll be ready for that. Des Taylor wants to know what inspires you musically. What sets you off? What makes that thing happen?
I mean, my life, my experiences. I try to tap into um, everything I've experienced and try to use music as a voice. This is something. This is my art, and I'm a creative, and so I want to create something that's going to stay indefinitely for people to consume and enjoy, and hopefully pass messages of positivity and love and inclusiveness. I know we talk about being sexy and we talk about all the other things, but at the end of the day, it's really just about loving each other
Yes,
and staying positive. Just
most
my way of
definitely.
saying it.
Most definitely. And the kind of music you make helps to promote that. But what do you think about some of the
Now,
other
what
things
is
going
bliss
on
for
in
you?
Mhm.
What is bliss for me? Uncontrollable happiness. I
Yes.
mean, to
What
me,
is
that's
being in? What is that? Is?
well, okay. So for me, like, it's being in a place, a safe place, like my studio, like my home. To me, bliss. If you look at the video is in. It's in our house. So I'm inviting you in our house where it's a safe place. It's a space where we do what we want. Like, this is
Safe,
my studio.
comfortable.
I have designed it the way that I want to, and me and my wife have that freedom. She has her space. I have my space, and then we have our own space, and we just allow that freedom to flow and that energy to flow through all of these spaces. So for me, when I come home, this space is bliss for me because it's a space that I've created, and there's no rules. There's no, oh, we got to do it like this. We got to do it. It's how you want to do it. So that's what's bliss for me, man. Just being free in your own space.
Okay.
Most definitely. That is a very powerful position to be in. Um, far
Yes.
different from the way music used to be made. Got to put in a plug for the merch. You got merch. Hashtag DJ Ant says
Oh
you
yeah,
got
that's
merch, baby.
and stay on it. Hey, so TayeRicks.com, man, we got Taye Ricks t-shirts. Like you can see, I'm wearing one here.
I
We got
like it.
yes, Taye Ricks, and then you can see the hat here. We got some sweatshirts. So you go to TayeRicks.com. There's a couple things, and we'll be adding stuff to the catalog as time progresses.
All right. That's wonderful. So, give me your take on what's going on in the music industry
Okay.
now and what's happening to, to rappers, with, all of the violence, that's going on, the unnecessary violence, and what we just had happen to the Migos, a very sad situation. Um, how are you feeling about the industry that you want to be a part of?
Um, so I try to stay away from the news that's negative, but some things you can't help but to absorb, and I did see that. For me, I don't I don't like to give an opinion because I don't know those individuals personally. Um, what I will say is the energy that you put out into your music is going to define you for a lot of people that may not be able to make the distinction. So I think that as an artist, for me, it's paramount to be positive because that's the message that I want to give. As to speak on other people's messages, I can't, but I do understand that if you put out a certain type of energy, you're gonna get a certain type of energy.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
just kind of what it is. And it's not because of the artist. To me, the artist is in a space where they're creating, but to the people that's receiving that, you can't begin to guess where they are or what they take from it. So, in a lot of
Mm-mm.
ways, you just got to be careful.
Most definitely. Now, have you been schooled on the recording contract end of the business
I've yes,
about the dangers of that?
yes. I mean, I'm like this when it comes to signing a deal. I'm comfortable where I am. I do a lot of stuff in house. As a matter of fact, I pretty much do everything in house. So as for me right now, it's like I like where I am. The deal has to be a very sweet one for me to take at this
Mhm.
point. Not to say I won't take one, but right now it's like I like where I am, and I like having the creative control, and I like being able to move like I want to move, and being able to drop music when I want to drop music. That's just the way it is. So for me, I'm comfortable where I am now.
That's beautiful. Miss Des says, when will you drop new music?
That's TBA right now. She
Uh
knows
oh.
that I'm working on a lot of new stuff, and she has the. I guess she's in a position that she's heard a lot of it, and she's want me to release it. So I'm kind of like I'm not ready. So I'm stacking up. I'm probably preparing for an album. So I'm stacking up for an album, probably sometime next year. I don't have a date, but I do have some tracks that are really really hot. That when I do drop them, you'll know it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we want to be the first to
That's
know.
beautiful.
I will. I definitely come back on when I start promoting.
Oh yeah, most consider this home. Welcome back. You can come and do that anytime. Just like my little brother in the building. Welcome, Ricardo Braggs. What's going on, baby? Greetings to you. He is also a recording artist. He lives in
Okay.
Tampa too,
Okay.
and and so he wanted to have an opportunity to get in and say hey to you, what's up, and give a brother some love. So that's wonderful. So you're planning your event in Orlando. You're going to go live. You're going to perform live. You're going to stream live. And is this going to be like a filming, like a mini movie type of thing?
Yeah. So
How do you plan on using it?
the plan is that we may or may not go live. I'm still going back and forth with that. If we do, it'll be bits and pieces because the overall plan is to film it like how you would see the Dave Chappelle show, where it's kind of like a mini documentary. We go back behind the scenes. You get to see a little bit more how Taye Ricks vibe, how I live, how I make music, how we create. So we're gonna get a little bit more of that. So it's gonna be a whole entire project that we're gonna put together, and then I'm gonna put it up on the website. And then so that's kind of the vision right now. So I'm working with a videographer out of Orlando. Shout out to Maker Films. He's an amazing videographer. So I'm gonna have him put it together, man. It's gonna be a real dope project.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can you share the venue yet, or that's a top secret until time?
Yeah, so like I like keeping things a secret until time.
Okay.
At times, we're gonna rent a venue, very nice, secluded venue. It's gonna be exclusive. I like to do things exclusive. I like people to feel privileged when they come see Taye Ricks. So that's how we're gonna do it. So as time comes, like I said, if you want to be a part of it, just hit me up, and if we can make it happen, we'll definitely make it happen. We've got some VIP slots for y'all, and then we're gonna have a select group of people there also, some VIP people. So it's gonna be real exclusive. It's gonna be real high end. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be sexy.
Oh, that means we can get dressed up.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Please. Whole vibe. Like
That's right. Tyrone said it's gonna be a whole vibe.
whole vibe.
And we want to be there for it. Do I need to get a certain color? Is it gonna be color coordinated or something?
No, listen,
a color theme?
Wear what makes you sexy.
Ooh, okay. Not a problem. See, girlfriend Peggy already looking sexy over there. She can wear what she got on and come on.
That's it.
Most definitely. Well, we certainly appreciate your music. We want to let everybody know that that they can find you in a number of places. Your music is streaming on all streaming platforms right now. You can find out more about Taye Ricks at tayericks.com, on our Instagram at Taye Ricks, on Facebook it's Taye Ricks. It's all things Taye Ricks, ladies and gentlemen.
It's real easy. TAYERICKS.
Can't go wrong with that. It is a beautiful thing. So before we say goodbye tonight, I don't have a video for your song Upgraded, but I have the song and I like it. Now this one is a radio song. But Bliss is too. Bliss is a Quiet Storm song, but Upgraded is a radio song. It's a club song. It's going to be easy for DJs to mix with other music, and it's something I think that has that's catchy that people can attach to. As soon as I heard it, I like see anything that I can dance to. That's my measurement.
Okay.
Okay. So if I can dance to it, then boom. It's a good song. That's how I go. So we're going to share. Let me see what this person has to say. Somebody got something to say. What's the superhero love story?
So that's my brother right there. What's going on, Pride? That's my twin right there.
All right. Okay.
That's his favorite song. So Superheroes Love Story is a song that I actually wrote for my wife, and he loves it. I love it. He loves it. I can't really explain it. You just gotta play it. If you get a chance, you can play it, listen to it, check it out. Taye Ricks, Superheroes Love Story. It's kind of, if I had to explain it, it's kind of intergalactic. It's an intergalactical love story of a superhero.
Okay.
Wow.
So as I was saying, like a superhero waging war across the universe to find his true love.
Oh, I love it. When you gonna make it a movie? It can be a little
working on it. No, we definitely working on it. It definitely has movie vibes.
Okay. It does. It sounds like that.
So the hook is I've been waging war across the universe just to find you. Suffered 10,000 lifetimes on galaxies that denied you. But I've been tearing up the universe just to find you, because planet Earth don't even know your worth. But I do.
Oh, wow.
So
Look, any
Check it
man
out.
that'll tear up the galaxy to
Tearing
find his
it up.
love
Tearing it
is a
up.
man after my own heart.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, hey, let's check out Upgraded.
Let's do
Okay?
it.
Let's do it, baby.
There's money in the air, money on the floor, and she gon' bust it open for me. Anything goes, legs to the sky, booty on swole. She gripping her heels, curling her toes. Yeah, shots every hour. There's any air patrol, keep giving me the power. And everywhere we go, we fog up the VIP, cause we gon' burn the house of this hour. So let me pour this liquor, we gon' toast up to light. Pop these bottles, snap these pictures. If you know you were lying, if she keeps working on my lap like this, she gon' earn her back like this. She twisting and turning and dropping it low. So above average, throw it like a savage, cause this shit is crazy. Yeah, we feel amazing. Yeah. Oh, don't we so faded? Yeah, we live upgraded. Yeah, we live upgraded. So this shit is crazy. Yeah, we feel amazing. Yeah. Don't we so faded, yeah, we live upgraded, yeah, we live upgraded. VIP, 2 a.m. Diesel said it's going down. Nightlife can't keep the ladies on lock. We live in lavish, we at the top, A-list baddies, party limousine, cruising through the city with a dream team. If QC start a party and it's gon' be live, just send me the Andy, pull up to the vibe. So let me pour this liquor, we gon' toast up to life. Pop these bottles, snap these pictures, if you know you were lying. If she keeps working on my lap like this, she gon' earn the bag. Oh, she twisting and turning and dropping it low. So above average, throw it like a savage, cause this shit is crazy. Yeah, we feel amazing. Yeah. Don't we so faded? Yeah, we live upgraded. Yeah. Say this shit is crazy. Yeah, we feel amazing. Yeah. Don't we so faded? Yeah, we live upgraded. Yeah, we live upgraded. I've been grinding so long, now I'm dining in the middle of restaurants. My friends on, yeah. Everybody know the play when we pull up. Valet know my name when we hop out. Live show, Rose Bar, and it's sold out. S.U a king, put my face on the screen, cause this shit is crazy. Yeah, I feel amazing. Yeah. We so faded, yeah, we live upgraded, yeah. This shit is crazy, yeah, we feel amazing, yeah. We so faded, yeah, we live upgraded, yeah. Yeah, we live upgraded, this shit is crazy, yeah, we live upgraded. We so faded, yeah, we feel upgraded, yeah. So this shit is crazy, yeah, we feel amazing, yeah. We so faded, yeah, we live upgraded, yeah. Yeah, we live upgraded.
Baby, definitely a vibe. That's what Ricardo says. Definitely a vibe. It's a vibe. He said it's hot as fish grease. That's a good, that works for me. That's a good description. Let me tell you something. I'm going to do something on that song. I'm going to do me a little dance on that song. I'm going to do me a little tickety tick-tock on that song.
Hey, there you go.
Because that's hot. That's hot. I like it. I love it. I do. You know, so we want to thank you so much. We want to remind everybody that you can go to, hashtag DJ Ant for your merch. Is that where you go for merch, or you go to your website?
No. TayeRicks.com for the merch.
TayeRicks.com for all the merch. Okay? All the merch.
Support.
Yes. And then all the streaming platforms for your music. It was beautiful. We absolutely love it. The Raw Talkers loved you tonight. Thank you for inviting all of your family and friends to join us. And we just ask for your support. Go to Facebook and like us at Raw Talk. Go to YouTube and like us and subscribe. Hit the notification bell at Real As Women Raw Talk. Make sure, of course, that you spread the love around. And we can't wait to hear more from you. We are excited about January, and we're going to get ready to enjoy you in Orlando. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Ain't that right, girlfriend Peggy? Girlfriend Peggy has been busy tonight. Girlfriend Peggy is on, you know, I don't know what's the matter with the system that it decided to freeze Peggy tonight. But, you know, she's always there, supportive in spirit.
Yes.
And she's also doing grandma duty. She had to snatch up that little baby. Where he at?
Yeah.
Where he?
Yes.
Where's the little man? Yeah, she down there doing her thing. Thank you, Carletha. We want to thank everybody. Much love to you. Much love and success and blessings to you. You know, Tay, we thank you for being with us tonight. It was just lovely having you here. Okay.
And I appreciate y'all for the opportunity, man. Thank y'all.
Hey, baby, you are welcome. It's our pleasure. Listen,
Thank you.
y'all be safe down there in Florida with that tropical storm Nicole. Don't let that bitch slap y'all around.
Yes.
Don't put up with her crap. Well, be safe. We got nothing but love for you, baby.